can't believe I made 89 on Barker's test on Friday. I mean, he couldn't have rounded it up to an A.
Yeah, that's stupid. We got our email about the scavenger hunt.
What scavenger hunt?
The after-school scavenger hunt, where we have to find 3 things our subject has had a modern influence on within campus.
What's our subject?
Oh, it's the Colosseum.
Colosseum? Sounds kind of hard. How are we going to do that?
What are you talking about? The Colosseum has had tons of influence on the modern world. Like, I guess we should research, huh?
Research? I have better things to do.
Wait, it says the prize is something priceless and beyond our wildest imagination.
Okay, fine.
Let's go. Speaking of arches, it says here that the Colosseum had over 240 exterior arches. Whoa.
240? Just how big was this thing?
Well, it says here that the building was approximately 160 feet tall at 4 stories.
4 stories? That's not that tall.
Well, at 160 feet tall, that's equivalent to a 15 or 16 story building in the modern world.
Wow, that is tall. How did they even build that?
It says that it was built out of stone, tuff, and concrete.
They had concrete all the way back then?
Yeah, apparently the Romans were really ahead of their time with their structures. That's why they're still standing today.
Wow. So how do we...
Oh, okay. I could see how modern-day amphitheaters and stadiums take heavy influence from the Colosseum. I guess there was a reason it was Rome's pride and joy. You know, it really shows that even the people of the past wanted to be entertained and shown a good time, even if it was bloody gladiator murder.
Wow. They're just like us.
It says the amphitheater should be right here.
Whoa. So this is a lot like the Colosseum, huh?
Yes and no. While the concepts are fundamentally the same, this amphitheater is built in a more traditional sense, how instead of going up, it goes out.
What do you mean by it goes up instead of out?
Well, if you look over to the Memorial Stadium, it's built upon itself to get a higher and more advantageous view. It's much taller and steeper like the Colosseum.
Oh, I see what you mean. But how is this one different than the Colosseum?
Well, like our research tells us, the Colosseum was over 160 feet tall, much taller than this, and I think anything we have around here. It also had around 240 exterior arches, and another difference would be the fact that the Colosseum had walls enclosing the stage, the arena, and the audience. So while these two aren't exactly the same, I would definitely say that this has ancient Roman historical influence.
I completely agree with that. Well, we have one down, but there's still 2 to find. We better get going. Where are we going to find an archway on campus? They're practically non-existent in today's architecture.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about that. While they aren't too aesthetically present on campus, there are more supportive ones like this that help the students get to and from class while also being a part of the infrastructure. And the Romans didn't really invent the archway, they sort of improved on it in such a way that the first 3 levels of the Colosseum make up about 80 archways each. So structurally speaking, that makes it possible for its ginormous size. So maybe if we had 239 more of these, we could make our own. Okay, so this archway was definitely an indirect influence of the ancient Roman times.
All right, we got 2 out of 3. Just one more.
One more. Where are we going to find the third thing?
What did you say the Colosseum was made out of again?
Oh, it's made out of stone
Tough
and
and
concrete. The entire campus is concrete. Therefore, you could say that the entire campus is sort of an indirect influence of the ancient Roman times.
All right, we did it.
Woo! 3 out of 3.
Oh, let's submit it so we can get our prize. We got a reward.
Already? What is it? What is it? We got the knowledge we learned along the way. What the